Alright, this is a video of how to change brakes on a 2003 Nissan Altima. First and foremost, you want to take your tire off, jack the car up, of course, and loosen these bolts right here. You can just take the top one out, put this somewhere where it's not going to get dirty, and just loosen the bottom one. You know, you don't have to really take that out. It's not required that you take that out. I'm gonna set you down right here so you can see what I'm doing, and you know, basically just take something, put it in your brakes right here, and just pull it down. Once you have it down, you can easily take out your brake pads, which I'm gonna do that right now, and later we're gonna put a C-clamp right there. I'll show you exactly what to do later on taking the C-clamp and what to do with the C-clamp. But we're just gonna take the brakes out. I'm gonna rest them over here. Take the other side out. You know, rest it over there, whatever. Here. There are little clips, it's the hardware, which are located right here. You want to just bang those out. These little clips right here, the brake hardware. I actually bought my brakes from AutoZone. They're Duralast Golds. They come with a warranty, limited lifetime warranty, so if God forbid I ever need brakes again, just go to AutoZone with the old brakes and they'll give me a set of new brakes for free. That's why I like using AutoZone. But you wanna take these out. Some people, if you don't want to take these out, or your brakes don't come with the hardware, I mean, I suggest you replace them. If you don't want to replace them, just take a wired brush and clean them up really good. So you know, your brakes can slide easily in and out. But I'm gonna rest you down right now, and I'm gonna continue with the process of changing brakes. There we go. Take the other side out. I usually use a screwdriver or something, you know, it's whatever. I take the wire brush and clean them up a little bit, so when the new ones go in, they fit. But sometimes they're a little hard to get in. Clean that out. Wire brush the brakes a little bit, you know, just, you know, clean it up a little bit. But then I'm gonna take it over here. AutoZone, they come with the brake hardware. You don't have to purchase them. When you go to the store, look into your box. You most likely will have the hardware, especially if you're going to AutoZone and you're getting the Duralast Gold. Spend a couple extra dollars on the brakes. It's worth it. You know, you spend a couple dollars on the brakes, you get the hardware, which singly it costs roughly $6.99 to $9.99 for the brake hardware for this car, give or take where you go. All right. So I'm gonna open up the hardware kits. Basically, you're gonna take them out the same way you put them back in, or you're gonna put them in the same way you took them out. Sorry. They come with several. I think this is for all four, which is kind of neat. I mean, unless they gave me too much, because this is This is kind of sweet. I never had this many come in a package before. They usually give you exactly what you need, and it's all said and done. You know, they got the tops and they got the bottoms. You're just gonna take your old ones, match them up with the new ones. Make sure you're putting them in the right spot. These are just gonna go plop right down into here. They somewhat snap right in. Sometimes you gotta take a wrench and just, you know, like give them a love tap. Hit them down a little bit so that they rest in there real good. Once they're well rested in there, you know, you're gonna take your grease. Damn, somebody's getting beat in that apartment. Gotta love where I live. Take some grease, put it on there, on that side, and I'm gonna show you exactly where you're gonna put the grease. If you're looking at the brake hardware itself, this is the top. You know, the little pins in the back, you'll be able to tell the difference. But these little pins in the top, you're just gonna lightly put your grease right here. You know, just put it in there, and then take your brake pads and rub them back and forth a little bit, and you know, it's whatever. I'm gonna take this and put it in the top. Like again, sometimes they don't go in easy. You're gonna have to take something and, you know, hit them in so they're sitting flush so you can get your brake pad in there. Take your brake pad. This is the flat side. It doesn't have anything on it. Normally goes on the side towards you. A little rough to get it in there, but it's all right. Once you got that in there, you're going to take your other brake pad. Nope, that's the other one. Okay. You're going to take your other brake pad that has a little knob on the back. Knob on the back usually goes into the back. So we're gonna put these in like so. There we go. Once we have them in, they're gonna look a little something like this. You know, they put in those little slots, slot at the top, slot at the bottom, and it's basically the same for the other side. Now, you're gonna need a clamp. C-clamp. I do quick release. It's a lot easier to work with. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this C-clamp right around here like so. But first, always, 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 let me get that in here. Open it up. I'm gonna show you a little trick so you don't damage anything. Because a lot of people, I mean, I've seen this done 100 times. They mess up keep your old brakes, because what you're going to do with your old brake is you're going to rest your old brake like so on here, and then you're going to clamp like so. Alright, you hold it somewhere back here, and then your clamp is going to go in here, and you're just going to twist slowly. I'm going to put you down a second, and I'm going to do this so I can get moving on with this video. Alright, now it's tight. Now I'm just going to take it and just spin it slowly. I'm going to compress the brakes. Like I said, do it very slowly. You don't want to damage anything in your caliper. Alright. What you're going to do is you're going to squeeze it all the way until it's flush. Your brake pad is flush. And then you're going to pull it off. So it's going to look like this. It's going to be flush. So now you can push this over the caliper like so. The remainder of the caliper. Alright, let's go over here. Put this down. Now we're going to go get our screw that we took out from the back. Long screw is going to go on the top. You're going to push that in and turn it. Let me put you down for a second. I'm going to take a 14 open end to do the bottom, because I couldn't get my socket in there with the suspension in the way. So you just use a 14 open ends. Tighten that up a little bit. You know, you don't want to, you want to tighten it up enough, but you don't want to break it either, snap any bolts. So you just tighten it and firmly pull it up a little bit, and it's all said and done. I'm going to take my socket over here and tighten up the top bolt. And that's how you change brakes for 2003 Nissan Altima. Thanks for watching. Put your tire back on. Of course, you don't want to drive without that. And you just repeat the same thing to the other side. As long as you know how to do one side, you know how to do both sides. If you don't know how to do this, go get it professionally done. You know, brakes with children and other people in the car, you know, you want to make sure you know what you're doing. But this is like a helpful video for people who don't know what they're doing. But, you know, it's just, you know, you're trying to save money. I understand that, and I respect that. But, you know, just be careful when you're changing brakes. You got to remember people's lives are at stake. Once again, like, share, comment. If you guys need to know anything, feel free to hit me up. I'll be